it was nice. I mean, I don't want to deprive myself to the point where I'm miserable, so I will treat myself every so often, just because I can, and I'm pretty good during the week. Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. I just got done with a workout this morning. Today is Monday, August 30th, I believe, 2021, and on the way back from the workout, I needed to do a little grocery run. I needed to pick up some provisions. This is kind of like a mid-level run for me, not really big, not really small. Just enough of the essentials that I use during the week, day to day. So let me show you what I consume 90% of the time during the week. Let's do it. Okay, so this is what I just picked up this morning on the way home. During the week, well, in general, my diet is pretty consistent. I kind of eat the same thing over and over again. Now on the weekends, Marsha and I will kind of deviate a little bit, maybe even get a treat or two. But during the week, this is me. Let's start with like breakfast stuff. I always have some oatmeal around. I don't use the quick oats. I like the old-fashioned oats. I like that. I like to have cream of wheat. They didn't have that today, so today I picked up cream of rice. Now, what I like to do with cream of wheat and cream of rice is use it as a savory type of meal. I'll cook that up and cook up some egg whites and sometimes even whole eggs and mix that into the cream of wheat or cream of rice as a protein, and I'll sometimes put in salsa, believe it or not, tomatoes, cheese, and salt and pepper. It's a nice little savory meal. Now, I also picked up some brown rice. I always have brown rice. This is kind of the basis of a lot of my meal in a pots that I cook. One meal in one pot. Brown rice. Lately, I've been eating a lot of ground chicken and ground turkey. I got ground turkey this morning. This is 99% lean. I generally like it like 85, but this is all they had today. So when I was talking about the meal in a pot, this is kind of like the base of that. I'll put in ground chicken or ground turkey, cook that up, and include some broccoli. I always get the frozen broccoli and just cook it in the microwave. I'll cook that up, throw it in with the ground chicken or turkey, cook that up, and then I'll cook some rice on the side in my rice cooker and mix that in with the broccoli and chicken, and then include some salsa, believe it or not. And that is actually very tasty to me. I enjoy that. I also keep around some cheeses. This is just some grated Parmesan here. I like grated cheddar, anything like that. Cheese to me is just tasty. I like it. I like to keep around some canned salmon. I'm kind of finicky about canned fish. This particular brand is very good to me. This is not very fishy. It's tasty, and I like to consume as much fish as I can, in particular for the omega-3s, and there's a lot of good stuff in fish. And I don't eat enough of that, so I try to consume at least 2 or 3 cans of this a week. And what I'll normally do with this is I'll mix this up with some brown rice, and that's very tasty to me as well. Again, I keep salsa around. This is my main condiment here, that and mustard, believe it or not. Peanut butter. It wasn't until I turned 60 or so that I really started enjoying peanut butter, and now I really enjoy peanut butter. And the good thing about this particular brand here is the ingredients are peanuts, and that's all I want. I don't want any sugar or anything else in there. This is good stuff. And what I like to do with this is I like to mix this up with frozen blueberries. Now you're probably going ugh and rolling your eyes just like Mrs. 60 Plus Fitness does when I do this, but frozen blueberries and peanut butter to me is outstanding. Nice little snack. Now, for a sweetener, I like to use monk fruit. This is low calorie and it's very reminiscent of sugar. Got a low glycemic index. It's just a good sweetener to keep the calories out of the snacks. For example, the peanut butter and blueberry mix, I always put some monk fruit in there just to make it a nice little special treat. Now, I also keep non-fat Greek yogurt all the time, and also cottage cheese. This is fat-free cottage cheese. Normally I'll get like 2%, but they didn't have that today. But with these two here, with the Greek yogurt and the cottage cheese, I will also mix in frozen blueberries or sometimes frozen strawberries or combination thereof, and mix that up with some monk fruit sweetener as well as a snack. Sometimes that's even a meal for me. And as I said, I keep frozen vegetables around. I like cauliflower as well, broccoli. You always keep that around. And good old egg whites as a nice protein. And that's my basic day-to-day provision needs right there. And I do keep some whey protein. This particular brand I like, Ascent, is very good. And of course, my creatine I've just recently started taking, like in the last 8 weeks or so. I think that's made a big difference, really do. And I've got a pre-workout here that I just started taking just to see what that would do, and that seems to work really well. And what I was looking for here was 6 grams of L-citrulline. That's like a vasodilator, get the veins pumped and relaxed and get the blood flowing. L-citrulline, 6 grams in this pre-workout, and there's some caffeine and some other things in here, but this I like. It doesn't make me feel too jittery. It just gets me a little bit amped up, just the perfect amount. And good old multivitamins. I take, in this case, Centrum Silver, 1 a day. And I've been taking magnesium. This kind of, sometimes I get cramps. I get, like last night, I got a lat cramp. I've never had a lat cramp in my life, but generally it's in my calves or my quads. They're not debilitating by any stretch, but this does seem to help quite a bit. Magnesium, I take 1 of these a day, 250 milligram tablet. And I take 1 81 milligram aspirin tablet a day. And this was recommended because of the TRT program I'm on. And you may or may not know TRT, your red blood cell count goes up quite a bit. And this is just kind of a stopgap, anti-clotting kind of thing. Keep the blood flowing. So that's my day-to-day provisions, generally speaking, and it morphs a little bit, but I'm a creature of habit. I tend to eat the same thing over and over again. I like leftovers. So it's easy for me to feed myself in a semi-clean fashion. I don't normally splurge during the week. Yesterday, for example, on the weekends, Marcia and I sometimes we'll treat ourselves to something special. And to me, something special ends up being something like ice cream or something sweet like that. Yesterday afternoon, we went to a little beach party at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, and that was good up until that point. As a matter of fact, I had a good weekend eating-wise. But right about 5 o'clock, Marcia's friend brought out some homemade fig Newtons, some ice cream sandwiches that were, I think they were homemade but store-bought. Just some cookies. There was a whole array of sweets, and I dabbled in that until I was full. So there was quite a bit of dabbling going on there. But it was nice. I mean, I don't want to deprive myself to the point where I'm miserable, so I will treat myself every so often, just because I can. And I'm pretty good during the week, and I feel pretty happy about it. I am trying to decrease my calorie intake a little bit. I'm working on that this week, trying to pay a little bit more attention to conscious eating rather than all day just kind of snacking about. But there it goes. That's what I have on a day-to-day basis. If you have any questions, comments, ideas, tell us what you do. I'm kind of curious, but that's pretty much my day-to-day grocery and provision requirements. So that's it. So with that, I'll wrap it up for today. If you would, at this point, hit that like button for me, as always. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Come join our group here. It's a pretty cool group. A lot of people with a lot of accumulated knowledge, years and years of knowledge, fitness, working out, diet, philosophies. You want to see more of that? Keep returning. Tell your friends. Come on back. Click that subscribe button. And it would be much appreciated. And I do appreciate you taking your time to stop in for a quick little visit today. Thank you. And with that, I'll say, till next time, go get 'em. Mark out.